Hello everyone, it's Doom here, once again for real, outside of Andre. And today we will be continuing heading into a new area. Let's see, 103... We need to go up for this, because we have another mini-boss! This game is just rolling in them, isn't it? Yes, we have a Titanite Demon, which... I recommend you come equipped light, however, I was too lazy to unequip my armor. A good tip is that generally their right arm is pretty safe. However, the problem is I'd recommend you be rolling there instead of trying to walk there. And the other reason is that most of their attack can't hit you. They do have a jump attack, however, if you're standing to the right of them, they'll generally miss it as they just rotate too much. And even then, you can usually back roll. You can probably do it now. Or it's... I just pull back, and they shouldn't hit you. Just be careful, their tail also has a hitbox. And during the jump attack, their bicep for some reason. Yes. They also are very durable. Just need to roll. Oh well. Okay. I do not see them decide to just jump attack. So kind of caught me off guard. Fat rolling against a Titanite Demon is not a great idea, but luckily I am making it work. Hooray. I may have been a bit too aggressive. Okay, didn't decide to do a jump attack, good. And you could just keep on it. So you do the jump. I need to roll again. I'm trying to run, like, as soon as he starts to try and run, but I keep accidentally doing the roll. There we go, like that. We're good. He does have a grab attack, however, from my experience, he pretty much doesn't use it. Like, ever? So you should be good. As long as you just stay out, as long as you don't stay in front of him, you should be pretty much safe. You know, and be patient, because this guy has way too much durability. And I get it, it's basically a demon made out of stone, and a pretty powerful stone at that, if the lore is anything to go by, but... This is kind of awkward. Alright. I felt like that was really awkward. And then I just got out of it, like that. He drops Demon Titanite, which I don't think we will be needing for this entire playthrough, but you may need it. Anyhow, with that, we have entered a new area. Something could show up. Okay, I guess it won't show up. We're in Darkroot Basin, I believe. No, this is Darkroot Forest. Darkroot Basin is nearby, though. Okay, here it is, Darkroot Garden. We're going to actually enter Darkroot Basin as a quick detour in order to pick up a pretty handy item. Of course, we're going to have to deal with this nosy prick. And get the Blood Red Moss Clump, which is, again, if you're in a situation where you need that, you're probably already dead. At least in my experience. Because it helps with bleeding, and, well, if you need to cure your bleed buildup, you probably took so much damage, you're gonna die anyways. Alright. Yep, there we go. Quick tidbit is that if you save and then quit, these guys should respawn basically in the same area as they did. So if you have patience, you should be able to hunt them that way. However, we were just fine doing it the old-fashioned way. Here we'll get a leather armor and a longbow with arrows. However, that is hardly the knightly weapon. Over there, you can go and fight... I forgot. Crystal Golems. You can fight Crystal Golems and a Hydra mini-boss. However, the Hydra is a pain in the ass, and I don't want to deal with it right now. I wouldn't really call it difficult, just really annoying. Especially if you're in heavy armor. At least compared to you. Over here, we have another mini-boss. A Black Knight with a halberd of his own. He's using a Black Knight halberd, which is generally considered the best of them, actually. Fucked up the timing, but he missed. So we both made a mistake. Ooh. Okay. This is, not necessarily the cleanest fight I've ever had. I'm gonna... He likes doing a chargey attack, in my experience. However, it's not too hard to trick him into doing that spinny attack when he stops. Oh, come on, you're fat. No. There we go. And a parry. Sadly, I don't think it's enough to kill him. Yeah, he's fine. Come on. I feel like I'm getting that parry timing. Oh, I don't see. I can't see anything. Okay, I was worried about falling off there for a bit. Should I try drop Zack? Sure. Oh, shit. I fucked that up. Luckily, my shield is an ultimate protector. I'll even drink it just to be safe. Okay, I fucked it up. Oh my god, this is getting annoying. Oh my... Die! Thank you. Sadly we did not get it. I think I had like a 22% chance of it, so... Not likely I would get it. And now over here, we will get the most used item in the game, the Grass Crest Shield. The reason for it is that, unlike most shields, it will benefit us even if we're two-handing, as it allows us to have passive stamina regeneration. So it's pretty handy. It's not actually that great of a physical blocker. I think it's like 85%. So I guess it's okay, but the Knight Shield, the Cretaceous Kite Shield, and the Tower Kite Shield all have better. So, the reason you're using it is because it always helps you. Especially if you decide to stack with some standard generation, you can get pretty silly. Although it's not really viable, from what I've heard. I'm not super knowledgeable into the specifics, but I could imagine that going full standard generation could lead to some pretty hilarious situations. I'm just gonna walk in the silence of the forest, especially since we move like snails, because my endurance is still complete garbage. We have been ambushed. Let's try and take out our aggressor first. And fail. So we will run away! I believe these are called demonic foliages. It's a bit odd because I don't think they actually count as demons. And if anything, they're kind of helpful because they do tend to drop clumps. Albeit Blood Red isn't that helpful. They still drop the blooming purple moss clump and the purple moss clump. Which, if you're interested in grinding, I would recommend it because they will help you much later on when you enter Blighttown. And as a side note of things that will help you, there is actually an illusionary wall right here. So we can kindle and get this bonfire. Lit the bonfire. I don't think we're gonna. I should, however, level up. I do have a fair bit of souls. Endurance. Because I want to be able to move. Speaking of being able to move, If you are interested in fighting demonic foliages, you can go pick up that item over there for 3 of them to spout. Not really worth the effort until you can easily wipe them out. Which I would say I currently cannot. And we will enter a new area with stone giants. That was a bit careless of me. They can use the Tranquil Walk of Peace miracle, which slows you down like a snail. However, they're not too tough. Just because they don't take too much damage doesn't mean they're durable. Actually, somewhat squishy in my opinion, because they're so easy to hit. There's actually a fake tree right here that you're going to want to beat on. Come on. Come on! There we go. Only gives 180 souls, but it does unveil a secret passage of sorts. It's not necessarily super secret. And it will reveal us this enemy, which is the toad, snail, slime thing, which tends to drop green blossoms, which further improve your stamina regeneration, which is handy. You want to go over here. If you go left instead of entering this cave, you'll fight more of the green tones, or not green, the green blossom dropping snow time slides, or whatever they're called. But up here, we will fight a stone giant. They're everywhere. And, I guess. I'm just gonna Tranquil Walk this right away. Just onto the damage and pick up our shield. Tranquil Walk of Peace. I'm not really sure what I can say about it. It's there. Anyways, we're gonna go over here and pick up the wolf ring. Speaking of rings, we found something to replace our tiny being ring. And we're gonna jump on over here and get attacked by these same enemies again because we went to a bonfire. No matter. Oh, I thought it was going to do its grab, which could potentially have killed me. And we got our purple moss clump. Hooray! Hooray! And another one. And there's more. Run away! To the bonfire! Yeah. I move so frickin' slowly. Speaking of that, we're actually going to become human. Which theoretically I should not have been need to do, but whatever. Could pick up more endurance. Our character has like the physical endurance of a dead rat. I suppose a dead rat would not have very much endurance. In fact, it would have absolutely none. Unless the character does have some endurance, so I am exaggerating there, I suppose. He has the same amount of endurance as the average American. Then again, the average American does not go around in this much gear. I'll think of something later. You dare Tranquil Walk of Peace? Nobody likes peace, let alone tranquil ones. And we're gonna take the hit. Die. 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 You're supposed to be dead. Like, really? You have, like, no... Thank you. You did give 600 souls, which is pretty good. And we have another one. Because they just seem to keep coming. Ow. There. Dead. And the reason we want to be human is that defile nature in order to summon Witch Beatrice, who is pretty much here so you can do this boss easily if you have 0 ranged options. Speaking of that, you're going to want to try and maximize your magic defense for this, which it doesn't really seem like we'll be capable. Actually, we can wear the leather armor. It does have higher magic defense. And I think the Grass Crash shield is probably our best magic shield. Let's see. 42, 20, 30, 30, 40. Yep, it is. So we're going to equip their Grass Crash shield. And how fast are we rolling? Okay, medium rolling is acceptable. Preferably, you would want to be fast rolling. However, I'm still technically wearing my Knight's armor. Okay. Come on, Beatrice. For our boss is the Moonlight Butterfly, which is magical. And Beatrice can kill it. By herself, actually. If her AI will comply. That is the hard part. Come on. Beatrice, kill it. Be careful of that attack. It can one-shot you pretty easily. Oh, Beatrice. Beatrice, what are you doing? Even she's not this stupid most of the time. Seriously! AI, what is your issue? Oh my god. Oh, finally! Jesus! There you go, I lost like a quarter of its health. Alright, equip Zweihander. Probably my hardest hitting thing. Now we run. Oh, come on, Beatrice! Oh, we just walked that one. Alright, Beatrice. Are you... Oh, it's gonna do its mana bomb. Ow. Yeah, I have no idea how you're supposed to avoid that. Oh my god, is Peter's gonna frigging die? I would not be surprised at this rate. Beatrice, just kill it. Thank you! Took you long enough! Jeez, I need a friggin' get this right. Anyway, with the death of the Moonlight Butterfly, we'll be able to get goods. All the way, all the way. You get the Watchtower Basement key, and the Divine Ember, and a Homeward Bone. I think with that, actually, for Doom, should be signing out. Goodbye.